What's going on? It's the Bet Guys here with my boy DJ Den, and I am Pick'em Nick'em. Welcome to Week 10 of the NFL picks. It's another weekend of the sport we love. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. It helps us out. We're going to do a quick rundown of all the games, and stay tuned. We got three locks tied up. We're looking for a big bounce back week from last week. So stay tuned, but we're going to hop into the first game. The first game is the Browns and the Texans. Browns at home. They are favored 3.5. What are you thinking, big guy?
Ooh, this is one of those games I'm like, I think Vegas got the number right. Like, where do you go here at the end of the day?
100%.
Watson, Texans, they beat the Jags last week. Everyone beats the Jags.
Yeah,
right? OBJ's out. Browns are coming off their bye. Mayfield had COVID, doesn't have COVID. Who freaking COVID knows?
Yeah.
Honestly, personally, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Road Dog Texans.
Road Dog.
Plus 3.5.
I like the Road Dog. I like it.
Plus 3.5.
We're moving on. It's Packer time. The Packers are playing against the Luttons Jaguars. Luttons. The guy's got an arm. Kid's playing unreal right now.
Unreal.
What are you thinking?
You got to pack. I mean, two tutties at the end of the day. You got Aaron. He's been rolling. Devontae Adams, anytime touchdown. If you're not taking that, you're losing out on free money. Free money. He's had anytime touchdown. I think he's like, 7 times now?
Yeah.
8 times now? How can you not just take an anytime? He's probably paying minus 250, minus 200, but you might as well just take the free money.
100%.
End of the day, 2 tutties at home. I feel it's fine. Also, I like the over in this because Green Bay's defense is suspect. Suspect. So roll with that as well.
Yeah, don't be scared about the 2 TDs. Take that. Next up, NFC least. It's probably our least favorite division ever. It's the Giants. They're playing host to the Eagles. That spread is 3 points for the Eagles. For me personally, I think Wentz was struggling through some confidence, but it's almost looking like it's Jalen Hurts time. I don't know.
Seriously, you might as well put him in here.
Yeah.
I think out of all the trashy teams, the Eagles seem like the only ones that are coming out of it. I mean, Daniel Jones gets hit by a sniper all the time, so who knows if he's going to even make a touchdown or whatnot. 3 points, Eagles on the road. They got a really good D in a sense compared to Giants, so you got to go with
Giants
the Eagles.
at home versus Bucks, and you're sitting here and you're like, are those Giants going to show up? Or
no chance.
Which Giants?
No chance. Miles Sanders is back too.
Divisional game.
Miles Sanders is back.
I do like the Eagles. I feel like Wentz is picking it up. Maybe we'll see Hurts. And we got another division rivalry. This one is a lock.
Lock it up.
Stay tuned for this one. We're going to cover this one at the end of the video.
Bucks and Panthers, in case you didn't know what we were talking about.
Bucks and Panthers.
Bucks and Panthers. End video. That's a lock for sure.
And next up, we got the Detroit Lions against the Washington football team. This one is currently off the board. We don't know what the odds are, but we were talking before. I like Stafford here.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Chase Young can only do so much for Washington. Alex Smith, comeback player of the year, comeback player of the century. Obviously, he's not the same. Threw 3 picks last week. I mean, against the Giants, he threw 3 picks. You got to go Lions here. They do have an offense, even though Galladay's out. But at the end of the day, you got to take it. I think the last
shoot at home.
Yeah, before I guess the pre-COVID off the board was 4.5. So if it was less than a touchdown, I'd be riding the Lions no matter what.
So you're taking Detroit -7 if that comes up.
I would even still take them on a tutty. Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome. Okay, we're going to move on to my Buffalo Bills against Arizona. Bills coming off a hot win.
Good game.
A big home victory. They're on the road against Arizona. Arizona, flashy. If you remember earlier, the bet ban's been lifted. This game has the potential to be a shootout.
It's going to be a very nice game to watch. The bet ban was lifted, but at the end of the day, well, is it back on? Because Cardinals last week, you're losing to my Fins, which is fine. But what happened there? Where's the defense? Budda Baker, you know, Kyler Murray went off, but at the same time, too, the defense that was supposed to be really good from the week prior to the Dolphins didn't even show up. Now you got the Bills on the flip side, you know, spanked Seattle. Seattle's got absolutely no defense, but they have a ton of offense.
Yeah.
So they put up 34 on the Bills. What is Kyler going to put up on the Bills? Because if Russ can do that...
Can the Bills secondary do what the Finns secondary did is the main question.
And that's the thing is, though, Kyler still ran for 100 yards and a tutty, so at the same time...
It's like Bills' run defense is sus.
This year especially, because last year they were top 3 in the league on run defense, so this year they've been, not bottom, but they haven't been well at all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough game for me to call. I mean, it's a tough game for me to call. It's not a lock. We don't have it a lock, and this is the highest, one of the highest point totals of the week, 56.5.
Wow.
I do think it's going to be a shootout, too.
Yep.
I'm leaning Cardinals.
You know what? At the end of the day, I'm not going to bet against my team. But if I was a gambler, I would lean in this direction. Okay, we got another divisional rivalry. We have the Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. This is in a brand new stadium again. Obviously, they've filled it in a little bit, but they're favored, the Raiders, by 4 points. I love this matchup. I actually
it's
love
a good
this
game.
matchup.
You got like young Jacques Drew Lock against NWO Raiders, right?
I like it.
It's a good game. Allegiant Stadium, Vegas. I can't wait to go there.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go there, see one of these games.
Yeah. Pulling slots and watching the game at the same time.
All of it. Just eating a hot dog handless too, like without it just going like a duck.
Yeah.
Like a duck. Anyways, sidebar there.
Yeah.
Raiders at home.
I think this is easy. I mean, Drew Lock hasn't showed truly what he could be. I think sophomore slump.
Last week against the Falcons was surprising. I thought they would have been a lot closer because the Falcons are the Falcons. We know who they are. They always ATL, another tragic loss.
Yeah.
So they threw up some numbers, but it wasn't good enough to beat the Falcons. Flip side, Josh Jacobs been running the ball crazy. Yeah. They're coming off their bye. I think they're rested. I think it's Raiders.
Yeah, I agree.
Without a question.
I agree. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins. They're playing host to the Chargers. What's this? We have an interview live right now.
Let's go to it.
With the QB1, Tua. Let's go. Hey, Tua. It's Pick'em Nickum here. Thank you so much for showing up today. Aloha. It's always nice to talk to you. Mahalo. Let's talk about last week's game. I know it was a big one for you. I know you gave the game ball to Coach.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I mean, that was a huge win for us. You know, people definitely were doubting us, especially putting myself in after Fitzy was having a great season so far. You know, we came out flying. We knew our game plan on the offensive side. We knew what we had to do. Never mind, offensive side, defense stepped up for us big time. Hats off to Coach. Coach Flo knows what we want, what we need, what we have to do. Had a perfect game plan. We attacked well, and it brought to us last week. So we were fortunate to come out of the win. It was a big win, and I loved it. So our team played huge.
Perfect. And now this week against the Chargers, it seems to be a big matchup brewing up. You're playing against Herbert. Yeah. You know you were picked ahead of him. Is that something that comes across your mind?
Honestly, not so much at all. Like, you know, I knew I was a better quarterback, and I probably should have went first overall. But you know, I stayed humble, and I was, especially after that injury, I knew I could come back, play really hard, and you know, it's just another big game against a good quarterback. I won't give him anything more than that because he's just like me. He's a rookie. But we're looking forward to it. I mean, the Chargers are a good team, and we're gonna come out ready to play.
All right, thank you, Tua. I appreciate it. Mahalo, my friend.
Mahalo.
Thanks, Tua. Well, with that being said, it was great hearing from the rookie QB. It is going to be an exciting matchup.
Can't wait.
It is two picks facing each other this week.
Mano a mano.
It is also a lock.
It is
so
100% a lock.
Stay tuned. That is coming later. Next up, we have a great matchup. I love this matchup this week. Mm-hmm. We have a questionable Ben. What does that test result show against another number one pick, a Heisman Trophy winner, Joe Burrow, that is also a divisional rivalry. Off the board right now. This pick for me kind of depends exactly on what that COVID test comes up with. If that is negative, I'm going Steelers. If it is positive, I'm going Joe Burrow.
Wow. So you're all right. All right. I could see that happening. I mean, at the end of the day, who's going to go in for Big Ben? It's Mason, the dented head Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got weapons, but he can't get the ball of weapons.
Yeah.
Problem is, Bengals have no defense. Although they just picked up McKinley from Atlanta, who's a top first-round pick, not last year, the year before, should help the D a little bit. At the end of the day, I think it could be a shootout, but let's go to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. You got former Alabama Crimson Tide, Minkah Fitzpatrick in the back, such a ball hawk.
Yep.
He's leading the way as a safety there. Devin Bush is out, but you got Watt, you got TJ Watt.
Yeah.
The defense has been absolutely solid. Solid. Even with Burrow out, I'm going Steelers. I think probably the line, Vegas will probably put it at a tutty.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe 8. I see the line going to like 8, 8.5, even with Rudolph in.
I like JB plus 8.
Okay.
If Roethlisberger's
that's not bad. That's not bad. I think the defense will still be able to pick apart Burrows. So I guess we're different on that.
Different on that. Oh, for sure. We're gonna move on. It's the battered and beaten Seahawks. They are in Los Angeles against the Rams. Right now, Rams are favored by 2. This one to me seems like a little bit of a bounce back game for Russell. Obviously, we know the defense is the biggest problem right now in the Seahawks organization. They can put up points. That's not a problem. For me, I think Russell bounces back. MVP. Jared Goff, he's still got a little bit to go to prove that.
$50 million man right there. You know what? We talked about this earlier, and I'm so suspect of Seattle's defense because look how much they gave up to the Bills, and the Bills spread the ball around, so they didn't really have huge numbers with one receiver like a Julio Jones or somebody that were a back at Derrick Henry. They put a lot of points against Russ. Now, Russ can put up points as well.
Yeah.
Now, at this point, with the Rams lose like suspect. The Dolphins, everyone thought, but the Dolphins were kind of for real. What happened with the Rams? I think at 2.5 points, you got to go with the MVP. Even though the Rams can bring a defensive side of the ball, I still think Russ can pull us off. Bounce back week after losing to Buffalo.
I think it's a BB week.
For sure. I think so for sure.
Yeah. Moving on, we have NOLA. They are playing host to the San Francisco 49ers. Spread right now is a field goal and a tutty. 10 for New Orleans. For me, it seems like a no-brainer. They manhandled the Buccaneers. Yeah. Even with White,
Devin White
is an absolute
probably our favorite defensive player this year.
He is a beast. He's the fastest man I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah. You look at the Saints; they obviously demolished the Bucs, and then on the flip side, the Packers demolished the 49ers last week as well.
What's the status with the 49ers?
So you got so many injuries. Mostert was supposed to come back this week. He's not in. He's out. Nick Mullins is probably starting again, but he's probably got the super short leash with CJ Beathard ready to go, warming up at all times.
Warming up when the game starts.
You got Jermichael Hasty. You have no Kittle anymore. It's tough to take the 49ers.
Yeah.
But they put up, some points against Packers, but the Packers D isn't that good.
Yeah.
New Orleans D's got Jordan, Marshawn Lattimore.
49ers are traveling.
Yeah. Cross country kind of thing. I mean, Saints, how they demolished the Bucs.
Yeah.
Gotta go Saints. Even though it's 10, I think they could do that. I think now they're just starting to steamroll, so I think it could be they win by 2 tutties or more, realistically. I do also love the over in this game, even though people do not because of Mullins in, but I feel like Kamara's at 1,000% ready to go, ready to blow it off again. Michael Thomas, second game back, he's going to have all his routes down proper touches, and I think this is the game to do it, so
give him the ball
on the over.
Yeah, Taysom Hill, QB1. We're on to the Sunday Nighter. This
Sunday
one
Nighter.
is a great game. It is also a lock, so stay tuned.
Third
We got
lock of the night.
one more game to go through, and we'll cover all 3 locks. And that being said, we are at the Monday night game. Minnesota
Monday Night
Vikings against Big Dick Nick and the Chicago Bears.
Da Bears.
2.5 right now towards the Vikings. The Vikings are catching a little bit of steam.
Honestly, no one's looking at him right now, and
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook is sneakily, if that's even a word, getting up there. Could be an MVP
The
conversation.
defenses can't see him, so what does it give?
yeah. At the end of the day, I think Vikings are starting to get their stride. Younger team, not so good on the defensive side, but the Bears,
I think I got my swagger back.
I think the Bears at the end of the day,
They're in
the
a
Bears,
of pain.
the Bears. They're kind of a suspect 5-2, 5-3 team.
Sus.
I don't think it's a one you want to
Fake
ride.
good.
I
They're
would say,
fake good.
yeah, fake good. So I'd even that's a fade good.
Yeah.
Fade good on the
I like
Bears
the
at
Vikings.
2.5 on that.
2.5, I think, is actually a little bit generous.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, man. That's
All
about
right.
it.
Well, with that
That's
being
it.
said, we are hopping right into the locks of Week 10.
Let's go.
We need a big bounce back week.
We
a
do. We need
massive
a big
bounce
bounce
back week. The first lock, we are locking in
Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Put that shit
all the way.
fucking this
2.5.
pocket, this pocket.
Tua.
Yeah.
All day. Lock number 2.
Hand me the rock. I'm the Buccaneers, and I am clearing 5.5 easy money.
No problem. All right, baby. Lock. Third lock of the day. Listen, you got to go with it. Lamar Jackson, Showtime, Hollywood, all day. -7. Pats couldn't even touch the Jets.
Lock that
Lock it
shit
up.
in.
All right, that's our
Let's
3 locks.
Fucking go.
Bet guys. Woo! Not picking us. Who are you picking? Let's go.